Definitely gotta keep it moving, man. And I had no idea that your son, he dated Obama daughter.
Yeah, they dated for a little bit. They still good friends. Nothing like young love, But he got a chance to meet Michelle and Obama, Mr. Obama, and Mrs. Obama, and they have a great friendship, and they real cool. They still go out, and they still friends. And my son is a writer. He's living out in LA, so he's doing good. My little daughter is a nail technician, and she's building her business. She's an entrepreneur. So, I'm proud of my babies. And I got two grandbabies.
Yeah, I know you made a comment about how it was a background check done on your son.
I'm so sure. I told him, whatever y'all argue, just don't put your hands on her. Because the Secret Service is going to come get both of us. And I'm not going. I'm telling you now. But I raised my son to be respectful, And my daughter, too. I don't tell my daughter, put your hands on men. I raised my kids tough, to be respectful. That's how I am. Because, when you're in love, man, it's emotional. I'm like, bro, whatever you do, walk away. That's it. That's all I can tell you, because I can't save you from the CIA. But they get along very well. They both get along very well. And he's very respectful. Man, you getting some stuff out of me I ain't never talked about before. Hey, now.
You're giving out a lot of gems, man. But I want to ask you about a comment you made about the Oscars. You made a comment about how winning an Oscar is like the kiss of death. What you mean by that?
It is, because you hit a ceiling, and there's nowhere to go. So once you hit the top, the only place to go is down. Kevin Bacon said the best place to be in Hollywood is in the middle. Because what happens when you get an Oscar, if you don't follow that up with the hit, like I said, you got to bring in $1 million. If you don't hit, then you flop. And then they really hard on you. Didn't so-and-so win the Oscar? What happened? He fell off. It's hard. So you got to be careful. And then because you get pigeonholed. You at the top, your price has gone skyrocketed. You can't jump down and just do TV because your agents ain't going to take that deal. So now you worth $20 million a picture. Now somebody offer you a TV series, they're only going to give you $10 million. You can't take, your agent's not going to take that. So it's a false bottom. And I'm not saying it happens to every actor, but if you do your research, after the Oscar, a lot of people just kind of fall off.
You and Spike Lee, what's the issue between both of y'all? And how you feel about his new movie with Denzel that came out?
I am not going to comment about Spike Lee. I said what I said, and I stand by what I said. Go read about it. And a lot of y'all don't have the facts. But if you go research and ask some actors the kind of business that he did, you'll be able to make a determination for yourself. I think him and Denzel working together are amazing. It's certain things that African-American producers do or white producers do that I'm never going to agree with. And I got a lot of flack for it. I don't dislike Spike Lee. I dislike some of his business practices. And people can think about me with one guy called in and say, you old C-list ass actor talking about Spike. The problem is people talk a lot of stuff and don't do their research. I do my research. And I'm never going to accept a black man doing to us what the man has been doing for the last 70,000 years. And so go do your research. Listen to what Charles Dutton said. He said Clifton Powell wasn't wrong. He knows. And so all I'll say is go read what I said and I stand by it. And I never threatened him, but I don't appreciate how he did business with us back in the day. Not me, but my friends, because I've never worked with him. But just do your research. Black folks, do your research before you comment and condemn somebody. We got to be better than the man to each other. I know y'all understand that. I respect Tyler Perry. I went to him and I said, the things I said about Spike. I think we all, as African-American entertainers, and if the shoe fits wear it, we got to be careful condemning each other in public. And I said it about Spike because he said something about Tyler Perry. Tyler Perry used to live in his truck, be in his car and be homeless. I don't know how much I heard stuff. I've never had a negative thing. I've met Tyler. I can't vouch for anything he has or hasn't done, but I know he used to be homeless. I've been homeless 4 times. It ain't no good feeling. But we got to call him and tell him what you feel. If I had Spike's number, I should have called him. I was just playing around. I was in the studio. I was playing around, making a joke, and then it went viral. But I don't respect his business policies. But I should have called him and told him that. Or I should have saw him out and pulled him aside. So I learned something from that. But we got to be kinder. And then we got to be careful, because if, as producers and creators, we got to be careful crossing lines. It's a lot of moving parts, y'all. And all I can say is I try to do the best I can. I'm not here to condemn anyone, but we got to support each other in public, and we have some grievances. Let's sit down, have dinner, and talk about it. So if Spike ever wanted to sit down and have dinner with me, I'd tell him exactly how I feel. And maybe as a Pisces, like I am, he might take it in and try to do better. We got to do better business with each other than the man has ever done business with us. And everybody can decipher what I mean. But go back and do your research on anything I've said.